Greetings and welcome back to another episode of Conquering Diabetes. This podcast is not for the people who can have a single bite of something off plan and walk away. This is for the rest of us poor schleps who will have one bite and then have to finish the food. And then move on to see what else we can find that's off plan. Before looking at envy with those people in the first group, though, keep in mind that everyone struggles, just not all in the same areas. No one is perfect, which is why it's important to have compassion. We might not all be going through the same thing, but surely we can all relate to how difficult temptation can be, regardless of the source. That said, for those of us in the second group, I have to say I really hate the idea of, oh, you can have a cheat every once in a while or you'll lose your mind. For 4 years I tried that. I thought I could moderate, and in the beginning it seemed okay. I felt strong because I could have a dessert at a restaurant and still stay on plan. But that gradually started becoming more and more difficult. It would take me 3 days to reel the thoughts back in, to force myself to remember why I was doing what I was doing, why I was eating this new way. And that was just the mental aspect. You'd think that would be enough, but I also had to deal with the physical aspect of stomach issues, cold sores, and sinus infections. I've said before that I'm stubborn. Stupidly stubborn sometimes, because it took me 4 years before I could admit that I really needed to close that door and keep it closed. And once I did, what a blessed peace that followed. Is it easy to keep it closed? Mostly, but that doesn't mean temptation is gone. It will still come up in various forms. I will probably always struggle with food temptation. But I praise God for His strength, because I never would have gotten to this point if He hadn't first shown me what was going on. Because I was in denial for 4 years. And then He gave me the strength to follow through. If you really are going nuts because you want something off plan, there are a few things you can do. First, find a bridge, something on plan to get you past the moment. For me, that was often coffee. Number 2, retrain your brain. When you want something sweet, go for salty. Bacon or cheese works, or even just a sprinkle of salt on your tongue. Number 3, make a low-carb version of the thing that you want. There's a million recipes out there. Surely someone has figured it out. I would suggest going to All Day I Dream About Food. The woman is a mad scientist. She is a baking genius. She has a billion recipes. Please look her up on YouTube. She's also got her own webpage, and she's on Facebook. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.